How's it going, everybody? All right. Thank you very much to the offline subs one from Broken Arrow, Bozu, Emmanuel, Fierce Sky, and Bundlerio, Epona, BO3 God, Hope Wish, Mario Ruse, Glam was the last sub from last night with 1 month resub. Thank you very much. Don't forget, I have a Charm Rainbow Six Siege if you'd like to get it. Super easy to do so. Just sub to me on Twitch and link up your Ubisoft account and Twitch account. When you do that, you will get my in-game membership charm for free on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all guns, all operators, all future guns, all future operators. And you know, this sub 1 time for a month, you get to keep it forever. You can sub with the tier 1 to 3 sub, a gifted sub, or for free if you have Amazon Prime. Type extra Prime, link your Amazon account to account, and get sub every month for free. So, it's on barrel, it's on slops. And there's a free 1 week booster, 1 week renown booster. So make sure to grab and take advantage of that bad boy. All right. I need to get a lot of gadget kills today, and I need to finish off these, like, Doc Twitch rounds, book rounds. What's up, Solar Club? What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Evos? What's up, Furno? Alright. Alright. Need some music. What's up, Raiden? What's up, Dominations? I'm Blankify. What platform is X Pro? Well, when you're really fucking dumb and you have a room temperature IQ, you can't distinguish the difference between someone putting X Pro, which means I'm an X Pro player, then slash PC, which means I play on PC. I thought it's too hard for people. What's up, Diddle? What's up, Punished? I just got on, yeah. I was actually having connectivity issues as well. Make sure to flush your DNS if you did not do that. That's how I was able to actually get online. So I had the creating squad bug where it literally wouldn't let me in the game. And yeah, I flushed my DNS and it still took a while to load in, honestly, but it eventually loaded in, and yeah, here we are. What's up, Wes Yo? Oh, you're having problems doing, like, getting in stacks and stuff. I'm probably just gonna solo queue, and if I can get like a death stack, I mean, I'll do a death stack, but other than that, I'm probably just gonna solo queue. I've been solo queuing. And honestly, it's been going pretty well the past couple of days, so yeah. What's up, Kevin? The good old solo life. I've actually been gaining elo, doing like pretty well soloing, so why not, you know? Gonna learn to love. You and friends are having problems partying up. That's what I'm afraid of. For that, I don't know. I would try having everybody flush their DNS. For some reason, Ubisoft Connect is fucking super weird, and like it could potentially like break it. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't really make a difference between like inviting people to your friends list and your games and stuff, but it's Siege. You know, it's a pretty easy thing to do, where you just like flush your DNS real quick. Chunky boy, thank the prime sub. Song fucking blows. Last one over here too. Servers have been down on PlayStation for 4 hours. Wait, really? That fucking sucks. I mean, I think it's just taking a long time to load in. So you might get the thing where it says, like, creating a squad, and it might take a while when you're creating a squad, which is, I've been running into that. See, it's doing it right now. It's still loading. So I have been getting that, like, consistently throughout the night and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's some type of bug going on right now. Even on PC, I guess there is. Technically, it says that the game is out currently. So, I mean, obviously, I'm on the game and it's working, but I just did a T hunt. Right, the servers are pretty laggy. They are quite laggy. So I guess we just gotta wait until they load in, and then whenever they load in, then we're good. Mm-hmm. What piece of the cow did I eat today? None. I actually ate some salmon today. Oh, let's go. I can queue rank. I can actually queue ranked. Let's fucking go. So, dude, I didn't even know this was like a yeah. My gosh, dude, I didn't know this was a thing. But there's a well, I mean, I knew they were a thing, but there's a robot vacuum that also mops that my buddy showed me actually today. So he was over my house today, and it what's it called? It um what's it called? It fucking uh covers it can mop your floor with just water effectively, supposedly. That's the claim. That is the claim. Hmm. Did I not rename this computer? I guess I didn't rename this computer. Oh, yeah, I didn't rename this PC. Alright, well, I'm not gonna do that now because it forces you to restart. But, yeah, I gotta restart this bitch. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just like looking at something. I was trying to send something from my phone to my PC. There we go. Alright, that one's down. Hey, we got a game too. Hmm. Oh, these are actually decent maps. Hold on. Barbosa. That one's done. Sorry, I just need to like copy these things. I also want to buy this book too. I don't know how good it is, but has anybody ever read this book before? I mean, I can't even read, but you know, somebody was telling me about this book and it seemed interesting. Okay, that's done. Sorry, I just gotta like organize these like bookmarks now. So it's actually kind of cool, dude. There's a let's please ban Valkyrie. There is a there's a few different there are a few different websites that you can use to check URLs. What's up, money? Down rude. So rerun is not a rerun, Nicola. Done just a. Yeah, but there's a bunch of websites you could use basically to check URLs. So one is they're really good websites. They could also check files if you download a file to see if it's a virus or if it's a link as a virus. So there's Virus Total. I've actually used Virus Total for years. I didn't know they did links though. And there's another one called urlscan.io. And there is another one called, it's just Google Safe Browsing. You could go to their transparency report page and check a link. So if it, there's probably other ones as well. Check Alpha Pack and Not Party. What's going on, Zequev? So I wanted to bookmark those. I found them on a, I was just like online and somebody posted a little thing like, hey, if you're trying to browse more safely and you're worried about clicking certain links, you can copy and paste them into whatever. Kept using the site, but you never got any black ice. You gotta keep trying. That's the way it works. Can't ever give up. I turn my volume up. Oh, this is fucking soft. That's great. It's on, Jetto. Yeah, it could check for like IP grabbers, or if like you're gonna be downloading like malware or something, it'll basically tell you. I mean, I just do the practice of like don't ever click anything ever, and it works out pretty well for me. But one's an addict. Did you miss the predictions? You did indeed. He walked into a kid's bedroom. Why the fuck in the world is this guy downstairs with no C4 with like no ability to win the round? Baiting, just doing fucking actually fuck all, nothing. Alright, one's in trophy. If they continue to update this game for 5 more years, you'll still play it? Well, okay. Technically they said they're gonna update for 10 more years, so yeah, there's that. Unlucky. What's my favorite mode in my career? I mean, that one's really easy. I won the Rainbow Six Invitational. How does one get a URL checker? They're just websites. Yeah, there's Google Transparency Report, or there's Virus Total. I've actually been using Virus Total for years, but I didn't know they did URL checking. I always know that Virus Total did file checking.
Protect the bombs.
Oh, I mean, I know Virus Total is pretty good. I don't know about their link checking, but like their file checking is pretty good. And it's free. Like, you don't pay anything. Like, it's literally just a free service. And you either upload a file or you put a URL in like the little thing and or the little search bar, and that's it. And it checks the file for you. No strings attached. It checks like through a bunch of different you know, antiviruses and a whole bunch of other shit. I mean, it's not a guarantee that you're not going to be running into something, right, that's a virus, but yeah. So, the new one that I had not heard about was URLscan.io. So, there's that one. Virus total and Google Transparency Report. What was my virus set to? I think 60, but you could check it if you type exclamation point, what's it called? Settings.
Let's see what I can find.
At Capita, big one too. Why are you fucking here? What are you?
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Okay. This guy can't even throw a fucking grenade. I literally thought he was on the opposite side. Game. I thought we were going down that second time. It's gone, Rod. I have an OnlyFans. It's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Yeah, but I got a, I bought like a Roomba the other day because I've actually been waiting to get one for a while till they went on sale at Costco. And, I was at Costco and they were finally on sale again, so I picked one up, and my friend basically came over today, and he was like, hey, he's like, fuck a Roomba. He's like, there's this other, whatever, it's called like RoboVac or something, and he's like, it also mops your floor. He's like, and if you're worried, he's like, about your floors getting damaged from this thing, he's like, you can set it to use just cold water. Or whatever, water, and like that's it. And this way it won't like damage your flooring and stuff. I feel like I don't need it to get mopped every day though. It's more of just like sweeping up of stuff. The one I got at Costco was $500. Mr. Erie McMemphis, thank you for the 33-month resubble back. 33-month Doritos, you old fuck. Get good. Thank you very much, Memphis. What's up, buddy? Yeah, the one I got at Costco was $500. And it's like the best, whatever, for like really sweeping, essentially. God, backsteps. I killed Ace in blue. Bissell makes a mop one for $225. I don't really think Bissell would do a good job with that shit. Basically, it's like a Roomba that mops too. The one my friend sent me is like $1,300 though. $500 for a Roomba. Are you okay in the head? Yeah. Like what? Dude, $500 if it's a Roomba that actually fucking does a good job. And, like, I could always return it. I have 90 days to return it. So I'm going to test it out. And if it's bad, I'll fucking return it. But if it actually does a good job and I only have to sweep sweep up like
Op 4 eliminated.
once a
Mission
week or something
successful.
like that, seriously vacuum up everything, then that's great. Well done, Charles. Get in and out. Glad you had it. Okay. You're saying you went in and out on a rainy day. Is it that hard to sweep or mop once a week? Holy shit. Are you fucking brain dead? I have to ask you a genuine fucking question. Do you actually just face fuck concrete before you type stupid shit? Obviously fucking yes it is. Why the fuck would I want to do that shit if I could just fucking have an actual robot that fucking drives around and sweeps everything up for me? I don't have to fucking do it. If I pay $500, right, and this thing fucking... If I pay $500 for this thing, it's probably gonna last 5 years at least. Fucking bare minimum, dude. Bare fucking minimum. So it's gonna cost me like 30 cents a day for this thing to sweep my kitchen for me. Okay, you have to be like fucking 5 years old. Has to be like a 14-year-old. Enjoy 2 weeks. Bro, yeah. I have like... Plus, also too, like my kitchen takes a fucking long time to sweep or vacuum up. It's not like it's a fucking super large kitchen. Went down, of course they did. I got the front mirror. God, it's just waiting. There's one in the hallway. Why the fuck? Well, I think the vacuum has like a 2-year warranty, and then the credit card that I have doubles the warranty. So if it dies within 4 years, then I get all my money back anyways, and it was free. So.
You have dropped the diffuser. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Let's see what the warranty is. I'll look it up. So I know my credit card doubles it. Yeah, it's 2 years. So if anything happens to this thing within 2 years, then they'll fix it. And if anything happens within 4 years, because my credit card doubles the warranty on it, then I just get all my money back. So it'll at least probably last 4 years or 5 years. I think it'll last that long. I don't see why not. Plus, it's nice. The nice thing is, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's fucking free. You could just go and sweep up or fucking, buy a vacuum, of course. Obviously, anyone can fucking do that. But what's nice is if you have a fucking robot vacuum and it drives around your kitchen 2 or 3 times a day when you have a baby throwing food all over the place, that's it. You don't have to do anything. It just cleans up after the baby every time. You could even do spot clean this one area right after the baby's done eating, and then there you go. You don't have to do anything. It doesn't completely skip cleaning, but hey, it'll pick up like the bigger stuff and all that. Anyway. We are...
10 seconds to insertion.
We have a blitz. Great to know.
insertion in 5 seconds.
Exactly.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
The servers have been dying today. That's for sure. I actually was gonna get on. It took me almost 20 minutes to get onto the servers today. $500 for a vacuum. Yeah. Why not, dude? Why, bro? Like,
Activating shock drone.
hello? What are you? I was like, is that a real fucking person? There's one somewhere by big window.
Loading mag.
There's a Valkyrie in the corner of big window. I didn't think she was gonna be that fucking close, man. Oh, shit.
Op 4 last operator standing.
No, I mean, obviously I agree that it's a fucking luxury. I just look at it as, okay, look, listen. I am totally 100%. I can agree with you that buying a fucking robot vacuum to fucking sweep up is a fucking luxury. But let's just, it's definitely nice to have.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. We have been eliminated.
It's nice to just wake up in the morning and all of your floors and stuff are freshly swept. And it's gonna last a minimum of like 4 years. Probably more, right? So if you think about it, right? Let's just do the math on it. What's 365 times 4, right? That's 1,460 days. If you divide that by $500, right? Let's see, was it like 1,460? I forgot what it was. Divided by 500. You know, you're talking like fucking... Probably should be around like 30 cents, right? It's like 35 cents. Would you pay somebody 35 cents to sweep up your kitchen for you? That's kind of the way I think about it, right? I mean, I would pay somebody 35 cents to sweep up my kitchen. That's the way I look at it. It's probably going to last more than 4 years, but definitely a luxury, I agree. But oh, here we go. Now we got to wait for this shit. Disposable income. Yeah, I don't know. I always do shit like that, dude. I'd rather buy things that make my life easier or give me more free time to hang out with my kid and stuff like that, and give my wife, like, make my wife's life easier and stuff like that, rather than waste my time sweeping something up when I could pay 30 cents a day and just have it swept up by a little robot. That is the way I look at it. If you think differently, that's why you don't have to buy one. Ain't no one forcing you. There's cheaper ones too. I have one in my basement as well. I have 2 of them. I have one in my basement and I have one upstairs. The one in my kitchen that's upstairs is a really nice one. It's like basically the best one, or one of the best ones you could buy. The one in my basement is like a cheapo one. I think I paid like $80 for it or something. And it sweeps up. There's a big room across from me that's empty and it's just fucking tile inside of there. It's a cool room. You can like play around and stuff like that, or whatever for kids and all that, but it's just empty. So I have the vacuum set to sweep up in there once a week, and it cleans up all the dust and stuff like that that accumulates in there. I don't have to do anything. It does a really good job, actually. But that room's like completely empty. There's no furniture for it to go around. It's literally just an empty room. It's meant to be a room that you can like run around and kids can play and stuff. Ugh. Very funny, Mayo. So the servers are currently fucked. Dude, there's a bunch of people that don't have power right now in the Detroit area. So Rich has spare rooms. My rooms is my the home clean out seal goes bad on yours. If that happens, I have a warranty for 4 years, so not McNasty, thank the prime sub. Yeah, so I mean if something happens. It's not really a spare room, it's just the basement is separated into 2 rooms. And the room that's like across from me, it's just like an open space basically for, you know, whatever, kids to play or you know, anything like that. That is all. Go on, Dwayne. Spare rooms that are spare. We actually don't have any spare rooms in the house that are just like pointless fucking rooms. The only room that we have that's kind of like that, so we have like the only room that's like kind of like somewhat pointless that there's like it doesn't not it's like a pointless room necessarily. Like we use it. It's just not like definitely just something extra. So the way the basement setup is, my streaming setup is in half the basement, and the other half is like a big open space where like, you know, the previous owners had kids. It's so kids can play around there, and then you could still have another half of the basement to do whatever the fuck you want without having all of your stuff destroyed. That's basically what it's for. And then the only other room that we have that's like kind of a waste is like we have this room next to our dining room that's like it's not really like a waste. It has a fireplace inside of it and it has a piano and then it has a bar. So it's like a bar room, but like a whole room for a bar kind of doesn't make like that much sense. But it's like also connected to the dining room. It's like it's extended seating for the dining room if you have like a lot of people over. So you could like use it for that type, like hypothetically, but it also has a bar in it. That's like the only room where like it kind of doesn't make sense, really. Necessarily, it's just like an extra spare room. But I mean, we do use it. I mean, my wife plays piano, and there is a piano, a huge fucking piano in there that I bought. So, and there's a bar in there, so it's not pointless. But we have like, we actually haven't bought furniture for that room yet. We have a rug in there and a table, but we haven't bought like furniture to sit on. I actually got the table from an estate sale for free. When I bought the piano, they had a really cool like Japanese table, and I just told them I was like, "Hey, can I have that table?" And they're like, "All right, just take it." And I was like, "Oh, sick." Get a pool table in the basement. I don't feel the need for that. I mean, I have my streaming set up here. I have my streaming set up. This takes up like roughly about like 50% of this room, and then I have like 50% of the like open space on the right of me, and I could use that room to like if I do like VR or like right now, honestly, I just have a fuck ton of boxes all over the place that I got to clean up. But it's nice just to have like the spare space because for people who have watched the stream for like a long time, you guys remember like how constrained I was in that room back at my parents' house. So I'm like glad, like that's why I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the whole basement basically. Why do you get so many ads? I don't know. Probably who, like, a streamer that you were watching was running ads and you came here. You missed the bet in the background back in the day, brother. But yeah, I mean I don't run ads here. You shouldn't get any unless I go to the bathroom. If I go to the bathroom, you'll probably get 10 ads in a row because so you could choose when you run ads on Twitch, run 30 seconds, anywhere between 30 seconds and 3 minutes straight of ads. So I run 0 ads during the stream, but if I go to take a shit where I know I'm going to be gone for like 10 minutes or whatever, or 5 minutes, then I'll run 3 full minutes of ads. The CO runs $5. It does run a lot every day, and the brush you change once a month. Yeah, I mean, either way, if, like, let's just say hypothetically there was somebody that was, like, in your kitchen, like, right, you're saying it's, like, $3 or whatever for, like, sorry. For the fucking robot vacuum that I got, right? So it's $500. It has a 4-year warranty, which is 30 cents a day basically for it to like run. Plus, I'm gonna run it 2 to 3 times a day, so it's really like 10 cents to sweep up my kitchen each time. Plus electricity, I guess, to be fair, and dispose of expendable stuff. So with expendable stuff, you know, brushes and all that stuff, okay. If I gave somebody $1 every day to fucking clean my kitchen, to sweep my kitchen 3 times a day, you wouldn't do that? That's like all it costs, dude. It's like a no-brainer. I don't know how well it's gonna fucking work. It hasn't ran yet. Maybe it's gonna be fucking total shit and I'm gonna fucking return it, but... like, logically, to me, it made sense. I thought about it, and if I was like, okay, I'm sweeping up the kitchen, like, 2 or 3 times a day. Mostly my wife does it, honestly, but I do it sometimes, too. And I'm just like, I felt like she didn't, like, say anything about it. I'm like, you know, let's just get, like, a robot vacuum. They make them, you know, let's see how they work. So the best one's around 500 and let it go. You know, I'd pay somebody like 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents a day. To be honest, I got it because I'm small enough to ride around it. True. You watch my YouTube videos, I stream really late. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get bets. We have Grim. Just fucking stop. Okay, I think they were trolling because they got off.
We need to locate a bomb.
Your robot vacuum works pretty good. Yeah, honestly, I was like kind of against getting like a robot vacuum at first. And once again, maybe I'm gonna have a shit experience with it. I'm just gonna end up returning it. But pretty much everybody when I was talking to the stream, like over the last like whatever, like few months about them and stuff, has had like really positive experiences with them. And honestly, when it was just me and my wife, it was not bad at all. Like, you know, not a big deal. Anytime that I was ever like, we'd sweep up only like once every 3 or 4 days because, and even when we would, there'd be nothing on the ground anyway. But now that we have a kid, dude, kids make a huge mess. Where you're like sweeping up like, basically every time they eat, more or less, you're gonna be sweeping up after them. Office is clear. One's behind the lounge bar. It's Legion. He left the lounge bar. I don't know where he is. I'm trying to find him. Oh, you got him. Okay. All right, there's one in drum on the drum itself. What in the world are you doing?
Operator remaining. We have been.
Oh my god, this guy's slithering! These portable air filters. I have one in my bedroom, but that's it. I used to have one in my basement. I actually need to move it back downstairs. I kind of wanted to get, there's these like pretty beefy air filters for like my kitchen for when I have everybody over. Like it's supposed to cover like your whole first floor pretty much. Thought about getting one of those bad boys.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Would I get a Peloton? I have Peloton. That was a waste of money. No, I mean, I don't use it, but my wife does. We don't have a gym membership, but we have like a Peloton. We have the treadmill though, not the bike. And then we have a bunch of like, it was funny, like I got all of like the weights and stuff like that for like my workout setup, but I did really good at like getting good deals on all of them and stuff. And then I basically ruined it all by getting a Peloton. Any savings that I would have had just went down the
5
drain.
seconds to go.
Those things are honestly a ripoff.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
But I mean, they are pretty good. It's just like when you the actual treadmill is not any better than like a treadmill that you would get from Costco, pretty much for like less than half the price. And then, you know, on top of it, then you have like you don't have to pay the monthly subscription, but if you want to, like, obviously that's the whole point of buying it, right? So, but my wife does get a lot of use out of it, to be fair. So, all right, there's just a mute jammer. Someone can blow it up from below or something.
Cover me. Reloading.
I'm a Costco super fan. I do like Costco, dude. I like Costco. Top of the wall's open. I'm gonna try to pick him up. Alright, we really need to get this shit off the wall. Blew half of it off now. Like,
Located a bomb.
fuck.
Loading new mag. Going cable.
Oh my lord. This is a fucking disaster. I am done playing fucking support.
Is now secured. Op 4 last stop standing.
We won.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Ugh. Alright, I'll play it again. Make a partnership with Walmart and tell them please open up 24/7. Bro, honestly, I'm pissed at Walmart too. That was like the best. I used to fucking... They were one of the only places that I could go to like late night after I was done streaming and like consistently get fucking... consistently get like pretty much anything like late at night. Like the Walmart that was by me had prepared food and stuff like that that wasn't bad. Like they had sandwiches and stuff like that and they were cheap as fuck. And especially because I used to go at like 4 in the morning and they were made during the day before they were all half off. It was great, dude. Go in there, grab a fucking sandwich, grab a bag of chips. See all the NPCs that spawned in at 4 in the morning. It was fucking great, dude. Honestly, I miss it. I miss it dearly. I need to fucking hit up the Waltons, dude. They need to come through and reopen up the Walmart.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yep.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Walmart was the best, man. What kind of chips? Oh, you know what chips I always used to get when I'd go there? I'd get those like spiral barbecue like Doritos or Fritos, not Doritos. Those are so good, man. I fucking love those. There's one on the lounge bar, two at the lounge bar, and there's one in the office by like, or sorry, by museum. Why am I lagging, bro? Why?
Deploying Claymore.
Alright. One's in the office bar.
I'm reloading! KingGeorge. Enemy tag.
No drone. Why? Fucking why?
Swapping mags.
Getting you eyes on the hostile.
Four last stop standing.
I literally can't fucking move, man! I'm gonna fucking die. I'm just gonna hold this plan, I don't care. I'm like literally lagging out so bad right now. The stupid fucking Comcast! Oh my god, bro. Like... Hmm...
Protect the bombs.
Axe Pro my ass.
Thank you, sensor
I'm sorry that you have severe brain damage. I genuinely feel bad for you.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
You must struggle in everyday life.
Bomb. Op 4 has a diffuser.
Oh, alright. Why are you just shooting?
looking for intent.
What's up, Max? Mm-hmm. there's a Habana outside of Geisha. I just fucking can't right now. I'm like exploding with rage off of this shit. On your house side cam. There's one. The Habana's outside Geisha. I don't know. C4. You don't need C4.
I'm reloading. Putting on a show.
What's up, Jay? How's my day been? It was pretty good. I honestly just got a bunch of work done, and I hung out with like a buddy of mine, and that's it. I had some business stuff to do today as well. So, a bunch of the, I had some like contracts and stuff that I had to review with like my attorney and stuff today for all the bidet stuff. So that's pretty much all done. Like legal paperwork wise, like the final things that needed to be finished off are all done. Like contracts with like manufacturer and stuff like that. And our mold is currently being pressed and stuff like that, as our patents and copyrights and trademarks and everything are all pending and stuff like that, and we'll eventually go through. And that's it. So this way hopefully we have the goal is for the bidet to be out in 3 months. So I think we should be able to hit that timeline fairly comfortably. But we'll see. Yeah, for those that don't know, because I don't want to keep repeating it too much for everybody. But yeah, I started a company that makes bidets. So I now own a company that makes bidets. So I have it's not a white label product. So white label is when somebody just goes to a manufacturer and just like slaps their label on something.
Secure the area.
And claims it as their own. This is actually like a unique design. I have a design team and stuff like that they designed all of it and stuff. Obviously, you know, I had input and stuff too. Yeah, it's a completely new, unique product. I love bidets, as you guys know. And yeah, it's a really good product. So I have a prototype and stuff, and it's fucking it rocks. And it should it's a good product. I kind of saw that there was like there's really high-end bidets that are like super good, and then there's like really cheap ones that are not very good, and there's not really like a good like in between, which is where I think that like, you know, I think there's like potential for a market there, and it fulfills a stream meme, you know. It'll be less than $100 for sure, and it'll have hot water. High quality, cool design. I'm not going to give too many details on it because, like I said, a lot of the patents and copyrights and all that stuff are pending. And until all that stuff is done and we officially launch and have the product like... I am fucking... I don't know. Just kill me. Just fuck... I don't even deserve to live. Just fucking please shoot me. Alright, Twitch is in Dragon. Asher Stewart, thank you for the sub. Just fucking... Dude, I whiffed so much, I deserve to die there. Literally. Billy... No. I think it'll go good, though. I was able... It was... I got some quotes and stuff from different companies and stuff like that. It's on Colin. I got some companies and stuff like that were quoting me for the full, like, design suite, basically. And it was really expensive for them to do it, and I was like, why am I gonna pay them to do it when... the Sentinel is like the Prime sub. I have a lot of experience, you know, dealing with different businesses and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do it myself because it's a ripoff. So, am I manufacturing in Detroit? I wish. Eventually, if the business goes well enough, I will move manufacturing to the U.S. I tried to get U.S. manufacturing, but it unfortunately wasn't a possibility. The only option was China, so that's where I am. How did I get 50 elo? Fuck yeah. So, yep. Tommy, no. I mean, I really wanted the manufacturer in the U.S., but I did talk to a bunch of U.S. manufacturers, and the only ones that were even willing to potentially do it, they wanted me to commit to like 1,000,000 units. Bro, do you know how much a fucking 1,000,000 units cost? I'd have to spend like $10 million up front in inventory alone. I mean, at that point, I could fucking buy my own like manufacturing facility for less money and like produce my own. Like, yeah, like you're talking like millions of dollars in inventory, like tens of millions of dollars in inventory at that point that you're going to be paying. Yeah, it'd be even more. Like honestly, it'd be tens of millions of dollars for sure in fucking cost. And that's like without you owning anything. So it's like I went with like a Chinese company that's like good manufacturer. They're make high quality stuff, and they didn't make me commit to any like number of units necessarily. I'm still gonna buy a lot because I think they're gonna sell well, and I have a wholesale order. I'm actually gonna break even before the product even launches on my investment, probably. Hopefully, we'll see, or close to it. I have a wholesaler that's gonna buy a nice chunk. You manufacture ceramics in the microprocessor industry. Send me the blueprints. They'll make it for me. I already have one. You don't do that, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I already have a manufacturer, so they're giving us pretty reasonable pricing and stuff, and um, yeah, it was funny though. They wanted the U.S. company that I wanted. Most of them just said we don't manufacture other people's products, and the one company that did said they wanted a million units commitment, and they wanted a $10 million deposit. So I was like, yeah, let's probably not gonna do that. This is about who you blow, who you know. I think it's just about managing costs, especially up front. Glass Cow, I think the 7 months. I spent money on all the things that mattered. I spent money on the design of the product and making it actually good, and I already have all of the knowledge basically to pretty much set everything up. That's what would have cost me a lot of money, and I spent money on like basically all the money that I spent on everything was just design and like engineering for it and stuff because I'm not capable of doing that, but everything else I could do myself and like, I guess legal work. I mean, I can't do legal work, but everything else, like, I'm capable of doing. I've done it before in the past. I've had successful stuff, so not you make shit for Intel. It's hardcore. They get these parts they order with 100,000. Yep. You don't need an engineer. You can just eyeball it. Yep. No stupid fucking mistakes. But I think it'll go good. I think it'll be a good business venture and like a good product, and it'll fulfill a stream meme. It does a lot of things at once. So it does a lot of things at once, which is cool. That's what I want. Right? That is what we want. I made a company for the meme. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I think, like I said, I actually have another thing. I mean, I'm not doing it yet. I have a couple of like properties that I'm looking at and stuff like that too. But my old job was I did finance for like a big like property development company and property management company, and I kind of I feel like there's a lot of potential for this in the future. Mark my words. It's already been I've been talking about this for like a year or two, but real estate prices have been too high for like it to make sense. But I want to take office buildings and convert them into apartments, which I had actually done that before in the past in my old job, and it like knocked it out of the park. I made a bunch of money off of it, so I'm gonna do that again for myself personally now because I have like get some people together and stuff like that. And I don't actually want to rent them out to people. I'm good. I'm actually just gonna sell them off to people. So just manage the build, manage the conversion, and then just flip the property immediately. So I have I made like a few offers and stuff on a few office buildings, but honestly they're just asking too much right now. And you also have to find office buildings that can be rezoned into residential. Used to live in a converted office building. Yeah, I mean a lot of them are good. Like it's a good if you can get the building cheap enough and the structure is solid and you don't cheap out on the build. That's the problem. Sometimes people cheap out on the build. You could do it and you can make a boatload of money because the expensive part right now of doing like when you build an apartment building and stuff is like the actual cost for like excavation, pouring foundations, concrete, walls, primary plumbing, all of that stuff. To do like the build outs inside of it are not as bad. Like those are cheaper. And you could even do like more open plans. You could do bigger like apartments and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of creative ways you could do it. Roofing, any of that kind of stuff. So as long as you find a building that's like structurally good, like the bones of it are good, and it's like to the point where it's like old, it's like older, like 10, 15, 20 years old, where everything's like good and solid and new and like up to code and stuff pretty much. Then you basically just gut everything out to like the studs, well, or to the cement walls basically in the middle. And then you could do a build out in however you want really, like in the inside. Imagine being able to do that. I don't actually like do the work and stuff, but I could subcontract it all and like set it all up very easily. That was like literally what I did a long time. So, and there's a lot of money in it if you have the money to finance it, right? I'll probably get a group of people together to do it, right? Because I don't want to risk. It's a lot of money up front and a lot of risk, but if I get a group of people, it'll spread out the risk a little bit. Uh, 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 uh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. This is my old job title, just like a project manager. I don't know. That's it, really. But yeah, I think there's gonna be watch and see. Mark my words. I tell you guys about a lot of stuff that there's gonna be like once again not financial advice, but things that I think will be big in the future. And it's funny. I was talking about this like a couple of years ago and stuff on stream and stuff. And it's one of the biggest things right now happening in like San Francisco is a bunch because there's a lot of people are doing work from home type of stuff, but you still need to be in the city to like go into the office like once a week or something or twice a week or whatever the fuck it is. A bunch of like skyscraper, like literal skyscrapers in San Francisco right now are getting converted to residential. So I've been talking about this. I did one of these years ago, like 10 years ago. Everyone thought I was fucking crazy, but I'm telling you, I wasn't the first one to do it either. I read an article about somebody else doing it in like a business publication. But yep, it'll be a big thing in the future because the cost of construction is so high and you can convert. Conversions are going to be a huge thing and office space is dying. You got to buy a skyscraper. You have to buy a skyscraper. You could even do it with like a small office. I mean, granted, I wouldn't say just go fucking do that shit because financially it's not a good idea. I mean, like if you have not done it before and stuff, but if you're actually interested in doing this type of thing, my advice would be is go work for a company for a few years and like learn the process of doing all of this, and this way you can have learn from people who already understand the process, because if you take all your money and put it into a project like this and you don't know what you're doing, you'll lose everything. You've been saying the skilled labor is dying, therefore it's being expensive to find someone good. Pretty much, yeah. And the thing is with skilled labor too, like some skilled labor, like it's not insanely hard to find people. Like certain like trades, like electricians, you could pretty much find electricians. Plumbers, you could pretty much find plumbers for the most part. Right? Like those ones are not too bad. Like, yeah, they're a little pricier than they used to be. You know, people who are like handymen type of people, you can find all those type of people, right? Like tile is a lot harder to find, but people who do like wood floors are like dime a dozen, carpet dime a dozen, like those type of people are there's a lot of still. But skilled labor like excavators, people who pour foundations and concrete, people who do like big rough stuff. AWOL, I think the trim 60 months, the stuff that's like dirty, hard, and cold, and it like doesn't even pay as well as being as like a plumber or an electrician. Those people are the ones that are hard to find, and that shit is expensive as fuck nowadays. And that's what costs a lot of money. Like when you're doing crane work, excavating, concrete foundation pouring, all the fucking shit that's like hard, heavy, dirty outside work. XYRTZ, thank you the Prime sub. Using Xer is the easiest shit ever. Well, there's not a lot of people that want to do it, and you have to still buy the equipment. That's the expensive part. That's the expensive part. What's going on, AVJ? Buying all the equipment and shit, too. Right. So anyway, if you could buy an office building that all that expensive stuff is done, and then you're just doing the rough out after that, or, you know, finished work on the inside, then it's save you a bunch of money. Save you a bunch of money and you can make a killing. Please tell me the enemy team's banning Stadium. I'll just go. It's going to be Stadium for sure. No, it's not. Good. We got lucky. We got lucky. But yeah, we'll see. I'm also like to do this and like I'll be comfortable with it where I know I can make a big enough return for it to be worth the money. You have to get the building that exists for the right price too. So that's the problem. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm keeping my eye out. I've been watching the office property market, and it's been coming down in the past 2 years. And when there's the right stuff, I'll bite. And until then, just wait. I'm in no rush. I don't want to be a landlord ever. I guess never say never, but ideally never. I don't like the idea of like having tenants and dealing with tenants and charging people rent and collecting rent and kicking people out if they can't pay. I don't want to deal with that shit, or having a tenant who destroys everything. I'd rather buy a building, like an office building, convert it and flip it for a bunch of fucking money to some giant investment firm who's going to pay out the ass, and like that's it. And that's it. I don't want to deal with tenants. I don't need to deal with somebody fucking cooking meth and blowing up my fucking building, or crashing the fuck out of it, or even in like a more normal situation, someone that just can't pay. I don't want to kick somebody out of their home. You know, I'm good. I don't want to do that shit. Am I keeping my business private? Always. I live in Detroit. That type of thing is normal. I mean, it happens everywhere.
Need to locate a bomb.
Are they up or down? No, I have Thatcher. Which gun do I like more on Nomad? ARX. Might get stream sniped this game. Good chance, honestly.
10 seconds
See
to
that.
go. 5 seconds before insertion.
Commercial leases where you live, tenants have to put up their home as collateral.
You must
Not here, no. I mean, maybe like they'll do like the only thing that you'll be able to really get out of somebody is like a personal guarantee, and like maybe some extra like a deposit, probably. I mean, the only way that would happen is if like you're doing like a build out, maybe. For them, like if you're doing a build out for the tenant, then yeah, I can see that being a thing where you might have to put up your house as like collateral. You're so fucking ugly, bro. people who fucking run out of strip are, like, actually hideous fucking losers. Like, for real. How is that not a headshot, man? This guy's not even aiming at me. He's aiming 10 feet above my fucking head. Is an office building zoned as commercial? Yes, but if you find... So the key is to find places that you can get rezoned. So a lot of times cities, especially if the office building is like vacant, they'll let you rezone it, or depends. Like I said, that's why I prefaced all of this before I started talking about any of this by saying you have to find an office building that they'll allow you to rezone to residential, commercial to residential. So it's like a delicate process. You basically got to find a building that's an office building that's still in a desirable area, and then you have to figure out make sure that they're willing to let you rezone it from commercial to residential, and then you still have to get a good price on the building, and then you still have to do the conversion, and then you have to flip it to a company. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for sure. But the runouts on this map are ridiculous. We're just playing a degenerate fucking loser who's just gonna be sniping, so it is what. Never had him domination. Excuses. Okay. Cool. I mean, I literally already called it before the game even started. But whatever makes you feel better and sleep at night, chieftain. Multi-year leases, you make somebody put up. I've never heard of somebody having to put up collateral for a lease ever, really, unless there's like a build out. Like, I mean, maybe then I've heard of like that type of thing. So like, let's just say like, I don't know. There's a hairdresser that comes in or whatever, right? That wants to go into a strip center that you have, and you're doing the build out for them, and the build out is $100,000. Then you might run into a situation where like the company would be like, okay, like, hey, you're gonna have to put up some collateral. We're not doing this build out because, you know, this is an example, right? And they kind of like bill that money that they spent on the build out to their rent, or they would, you know, something like that. There's a whole bunch of different things. There's a whole bunch of different situations. Yeah, but I've never heard of somebody just signing a lease and needing to put their house as collateral. Personally, I mean, I'm sure it exists, but are you in the U.S.? You're such a fucking ugly fucking piece of shit, dude. There's another one in stock. Of course he is. Of course. That's the same guy who's Oryx? Probably.
Okay. 4 last stop standing. The diffuser has been secured.
The collaterals are at the pay off the lease. Yeah, because the thing is, like, generally, if someone's just leasing a property and they're paying for everything themselves and they're doing the build out, you generally have a contract which allows you to sue them, and then they have to complete and pay the lease. So, I mean, in theory, that's what should always, like, happen.
You have located a bomb.
Okay, there's one AKs.
Flashbang is out. Launching drone. Throwing a flash.
Right under the hatch, yeah. One's 3 ping in the back of armory. The cap game.
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
Start hard pinging him. Nice.
Op 4 eliminated.
Might be different because you live in BC, Canada. 5 releases, the 10s have to put up their house as collateral if they mess up on the agreement. Yeah, I mean, I've never really like heard of that, but hey, I guess maybe in Canada it's different or something. But I mean, generally, if somebody's like not paying on a lease, then you just like kick them out, sue them for the, you know, whatever they owe you and stuff like that, and then get a new tenant. That's how it works out in the U.S. I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule, but generally that's how it works.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Patrick, thank you for the 35-month resub. Hey, happy Friday. Keep murdering them all. Like always, what was for Din Din? I had some salmon today. Yeah. Salmon and rice. I'm probably gonna have some more.
Be advised your drone has located
Maybe it's a
bomb.
strong contract. I mean, there's like all types of things that companies put in contract. I've just never heard of personally. Like I said,
5 seconds. to
sure it
insertion.
could exist, but I've never heard. And like, I mean, I guess I wasn't really like in like I didn't personally do like leases and stuff. So like I said, I just did basically the financials and like manage the project whenever there was like a full, you know, new build or a remodel or whatever it was that was there. Mostly just the financial side of it. We even had like project managers and stuff. So it was God, so much brain dead activity. What in the fuck is happening? This guy's trying to impact. Look, I haven't even gotten on a camera, done anything yet, and this guy's impacting here because he knows that I'm going to rappel over here. Like, it's... Ugh. Just fuck off, man. That's why I went all the way to the side, because I already knew that shit was gonna fucking happen. All the castles. It's a fucking person. Why are you fucking peeking the window? One's by the master bed.
User is no longer in your possession.
Stay back. Clear.
Come on.
See you on the other side.
Alright. Listen, I'm just, you know, I just get to play the game in hard mode, that's all. That's my drone.
Activating surge!
Okay. Well, let's try to get the bomb, I guess. But
The diffuser has been secured. Drop the diffuser. Down to one
pick
friendly.
yourself up. That's why the round hasn't ended. So, big honkers. Oh, by the way, I haven't had my Roomba like run yet, but I was actually gonna ask you about something. Yeah, that's taking forever to fix the whole SWAT issue. I'm just solo queue. I don't know. I was gonna actually ask you about something. What do you think about the mopping Roombas? There's one that's called like RoboVac or something. One of my friends has it, and he was like speaking very highly about it. The problem is I thought that like, okay, I gotta put a cleaning solution or it's gonna steam the floor or whatever, which I can't do with the
Secure the
floors that I have. He was saying that it's actually really good. Like, he said he just puts water in his, and that's it. And he said it does a pretty good job. He, like, loves it, evidently. Right. Well, I wanted to be like... I mean, I knew they existed and stuff, but... I don't know, they're a lot more expensive, too. They're like $1,300 compared to the Roomba was $500.
5 seconds left.
Your dad got one and he used it 2 to 3 times in 6 months. You could buy it and let me know. It's a sacrifice you're willing to make. Yeah, like I said, my buddy was talking like super highly about it. I guess he's had it for like 3 or 4 months, and he said so far it's been good.
Keep up position. Switching mags.
Oh my god.
Op 4 has located the bomb. Know what to do.
Loading new mag.
Oh man. Get drone. Who the fuck even brings Twitch at? Bro, like. Oh my god. One's on the roof outside the window. I knew I fucking heard something. With the bottle for the Jason was it's 1100 for the one the mop one. There's one that's like a I'll tell you what it's called actually exactly. So it's this is the one he got. He got a Robo Rock. Yeah, you were actually right. Robo Rock. That's what it was. So yep.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
So he said he really likes it. He got like the top model, but I don't know. I feel like it's yeah, Roborock is a different brand. He said he really likes it. I think the route that I'm gonna go is probably I'll probably try to stick with the Roomba first, and that's probably fine. Because the only area that we need to like mop daily, basically, is just around the kitchen table. And even that, like, honestly, there's not that much like food that's like dirty that gets on the floor like that. I mean, it does, but mostly just like whatever. Whenever the baby's eating like snacks and stuff, she just like throws that shit for fun. Like, I'll just be like walking and I'll like step on like a fucking puff out of nowhere. And like we sweep up like 2 or 3 times a day, and they just end up all over. We'll see though.
Ambush set. Stay clear. Deploying DS.
Be advised.
You like yours? Well, I can always return the one to Costco and like get something different, I guess. But we'll just wait.
Op 4
If this is a good enough job cleaning up, then probably not a big deal. But we'll see. Yeah. Soundwave, thank you for 33 months. Welcome back. Right, I paid $500 for mine, so, and it has a 4-year warranty, so it's at least gonna last 4 years. It's good. Somebody told me, why don't you just use a broom? Free. I'm like, well, you were. The justification I made was, would you pay somebody like 30 cents to like sweep your kitchen for you? I doubt there's many people that'd be like, no. And that's pretty much what it comes out to. It's like 30 cents or less for somebody to sleep your kitchen. So that was my justification. Hey. Huh? Okay, love you. Love you. Yeah. Yeah, that guy was weird. He, like, literally couldn't comprehend why, like, anybody would buy one. Alright. agree that it's definitely a luxury, but like, you know, definitely not the biggest deal in the world.
Friendly, last
In
operator
church,
standing.
of course.
Mission failed.
All right.
friendlies neutralized.
Same guy that when he's on my team just runs in and dies fucking immediately. Oh. Kilo did I lose? Not bad. I don't want to restart my game or anything or like mess with this too much because servers are quite fucked right now and I want to still be able to play. You have 80 channel points? Sorry. Tried my best. Yeah, it looked interesting though, dude. I don't know. I guess I gotta go over his house and like see how this thing works before I decide to drop like. I mean, it's literally like I bet you can probably get them on sale for like $1,000 or something. It's still a fucking lot to spend on like a little mop vacuum. But if it works well, then it's super worth it. Your driveway is completely iced over. You wish you bought some of the salt. Oh yeah, go to Costco if they. Dude, my driveway was an actual sheet of ice too. There was literally like probably like it was just like a layer that was about like this thick, but it was like solid. Like if I brought up my ice skates, I could have skated on my driveway. You were telling me about this the first time you started talking about the Roomba. I remember people talking about this too. It's on my stage, but the thing is with the mop ones that I was worried about is the floor that I have. So I have white oak, and I had the floor finished. It's called a craft mineral oil. So it's not normally when you like refinish a hardwood floor, you use something called like it's a polyurethane finish, which is super durable. Or if you have like laminate wood or something, all of those you could basically use like almost any cleaning solution you want on them. But the craft mineral oil looks really nice and stuff like that, so that's why we did it. And it was more expensive to do too. Honestly, looking back, I don't know if I would have redone it again because of like it's nice because if you have an area of your floor that scratches because it's mineral oil, you can just kind of like take a rag and just like rub it in and it'll like fix the scratch. But it was more expensive and like they're really finicky with what you have to clean with. Like you can only clean with like this certain cleaning solution and like that's it. So that's the thing that and like this certain like microfiber mop thing. So it like it made me like okay, think that they're not possible, but the one he showed me, I think if I'm not mistaken, it has like microfiber mop on it, and you can just put water only in it, or like mix it with any cleaning solution you want. I personally, I have trees all over like my like property and stuff like that, and we didn't have any down trees, but some of my neighbors had some down trees. But I also like I also hire somebody every year to come out and like assess all the trees that are on my property and stuff like that, and if any of them have like dead branches or there's like dead trees or whatever, they cut them down. So I mean, I'm really happy I did it. So that's what I do. Generally, every year, like, once all the leaves are back on, it's like springtime and stuff. I have them come out and they trim up and assess any damage and stuff like that. And yeah, it's mostly like that's the biggest thing is like if you do maintenance, you could still get unlucky and like a tree could just fucking fall on your shit. But it was expensive though, dude. When I first moved into my house, the previous owners had not done any maintenance, and I spent like I think it was like $4 grand or something cutting down like trees that were like unhealthy and about to like fall and trimming up the trees and stuff like that. It was pricey, and I got like a lot of quotes too. I was getting some quotes that were like over 10K. That was like a good deal. It was like the only person I could find. There was like one other guy that was like 5K, and then this guy was like 4. But it was one of the only people that I could find that was like an actual like licensed arborist and like knew what they were doing. But I'm glad I did it because some of my neighbors and stuff have trees that like fell. Like they didn't end up falling on their houses and stuff, but they ended up like falling. And all of mine are
Protect the
fine.
bombs.
I'm going above. Would I ever build a car? Probably not. A lot of work.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect
It is a lot of work. Yeah, tree work is definitely expensive, but it's one of the things that, like, people don't really put it
5 seconds.
into, like, the equation, but if you're gonna buy a house that has trees and stuff around it, you should definitely
By Op 4.
kind of calculate that into the cost and, like, you know, it'll be, if you don't, you might have a tree fall on your house. But yeah, the area I'm in has power still, but I know a lot of the Detroit area is out of power. So, sorry to my fellow Detroiters if you are out of power right now. I feel bad, but yeah, luckily we have power here. We have internet, so I know there's a bunch of areas though that where are you? Where are you? There's another one? Alright, I killed Fuse and somebody else. There's a Buck upstairs. And a Mav. Or, Nomad. Fuse is opening your hats. Or, sorry, Buck. So there's Buck, Ace, and Nomad. They're all 3. They're all upstairs just running around, shooting up the floor and stuff. That doesn't work, Chief. He's looking down this hole on 5 ping. An Ace. You can see for him. He's not even. Oh, he's moving. He's looking down the holes again. Worst storm you've ever seen is your 44. It was really beautiful with all the ice on the trees and stuff. I don't know if you drove around at all, like when this like storm first hit. All right, Buck and Ace are upstairs around 5 ping. Another one peeking your door, pushing you. I can't see him. He's in the hall pushing you though. Back in office, 5 ping. Back in fountain now. Looking down the holes on 5. The Nomad's unknown. Okay, hallway, Buck. Can't see him, he's out of office. He dropped courtyard.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Yo, Nomad's on 5 ping by the desk.
Friendly operator remaining.
She's just kind of swinging out now. You can't pin her because of the fan, but she's in courtyard now. She's by your double windows.
15 seconds.
Back. She's gonna peek the hole. They'll rotate by the B right there. Wire.
Time expires in
Can't get through it. She's going to bathroom door or around there.
5 seconds to go.
Planting. Pass the stick. Nice job.
Time limit reached.
It was pretty, but a lot of damage. I know. I feel bad for everybody that lost power and stuff. That sucks. We did lose power, but only for like literally, it was just like more of a power flash. Oh hell no, dude. Losing power is like, I can't do it. Can't do it. Especially this time of the year. There's no heat. You don't have power.
Secure the bombs.
Razor wire is deployed.
Arrow, thank you very much for the sub. You had no power for 30 hours.
Op 4 has located
And there's a
bomb.
place 4
Plan
miles
to
from you that's estimated after the restoration on Wednesday. What the
Camera feed
fuck,
up and
bro?
running.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
Yeah, that's why I have a generator. I have a generator and I have backup satellite internet because I don't trust Comcast. I don't trust any of the Detroit power companies to actually fucking come through for me when I need it.
5 seconds left.
Cam in position.
Op
Swapping
4 has
mags.
located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Get out of the detector and try mark it. Camera device ready.
Yeah, I mean, Comcast has been, luckily for me, I got super fucking lucky with this house, but my internet is on the same line as some type of essential business. I don't know what exactly, but my internet has 0% downtime, generally.
Activating jammer. Swapping mags.
Where the fuck did this guy just buck? Come around. Your aunt lost power not. Dude, I would like move if I had no power for 3 weeks. Thank God your shit.
Op 4, last operator standing.
You love the Corsair skin for Valk. It's your favorite skin. Oh, I love this skin too. It's really clean.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Blah, blah, blah. Was the middle of summer with a tornado? Tornadoes look fun? No.
Secure the area.
Done,
Keep
Mita.
bombs protected.
Definitely not. Imagine you're flying in a tornado and getting hit in the head by a traffic light, you would just die. The definition of not fun. I'm having no problems getting into games currently. I am also just solo queuing. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
Increased surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser.
yo, can someone do the archive hack?
Scanner ready to activate. Don't wait, Sam. Stay clear of blast zone.
We need to rotate still too.
Securing the wall.
They might just jump in, honestly. Fucking dude, just stop. There's one in box right now. They're running around up top. One's above the hatch. Two above the hatch. Mini hatch.
Loading new magazine. 4 set. Detonating.
Ion on 5 ping looking down the holes.
A bomb has been located by Op.
Two above mini hatch now.
Moving mags.
I think they're all over A right now. They're in sight.
Bomb diffuser in place. Friendly, last operator standing.
Tornado catchers? Those guys are fucking crazy.
Mission failed.
Yeah,
All
people
friendly
don't realize how big
neutralized.
traffic lights are. They're like the size of a person. I'm not talking about me, like an actual, like, normal sized person, you know? Huh, alright. We'll take the termite. Let's go on, Gleno. Right. They're definitely not small. They are big.
Use your drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. You need to locate and defuse a bomb.
Loading mag.
Lights are big enough that if one fell on you, you'd be crushed to death? Yep. Oh yeah, they're fucking huge, dude. They're like actually the same size as like a full-grown adult. They're fucking literally made out of solid metal. Pretty well, they're hollowed out, but heavy ass metal. They're like probably like my drone just got stolen in door, my monitor. Brake's clear. There's one that just ran out of brake, probably. List's fucked.
I'm reloading. Using Gemini.
I killed, I think one. I just tried to C4 a solid 4. I think he did. Valk's tagged and monitor. Break. One's just
longer
swinging
in
the
your
breach.
possession.
Of course you are. Of course you have no brain cells. Of course you're dumb and bad. Of course, of course, of course. We're playing the same people again. Oh, we are. Okay, that makes sense.
Activating drone.
That makes sense.
Second floor.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Mm-mm. Um. All right. Nah, dude. So, like, when I lived with my parents have a generator too, like a whole home one, and it wasn't like mine, where like it technically did their whole. I mean, it
Use
pretty
your
much
drone to
actually
locate a
supported
bomb.
everything. Well, my parents have like a residential generator though, and it had some issues one time when the power went out and it wouldn't turn on. And yeah, that fucking sucked. Dude, it was like 6 hours before our power came back on,
To insertion.
and I was just like literally rocking back and forth in the fetal position,
5
like
seconds
shitting
to go.
myself, not knowing what to do.
You must locate and defuse the bomb.
Reload!
Peter Doss, play the Twitch on 4 months. I have a backup to power my backup. Actually, it's funny that you say that. I did buy a tiny little portable generator. That's like 1,000-watt generator, roughly.
Changing mags.
Yeah, they just run away when they get pinged like gremlins. Great!
Popping mags!
I do have a backup generator to my backup generator. I bought a like little portable generator. It actually really wasn't for like backup for my house power necessarily, because like I said, I have a whole home generator which should pretty much cover everything. But
The diffuser has been recovered.
I bought it for like if I go like tailgating or something like that. I was actually supposed to go tailgating, and I bought like I think it's like a 2,500 watt generator, like a little small portable one. It just runs on gas only. And it was on a crazy deal. It was like $200, so I bought it. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep it, because if I ever end up wanting to go tailgating or something like that again, then I was like, well, if I ever want to go tailgating or something again, I already have it now, and I got a good price on it, so why bother? Returning it? There's no point. It's a fucking good unit, and I got a good price on it, so. So I technically do have a backup generator to my generator.
You located a bomb.
Okay, there's definitely a good here, but this guy's standing on the. You're such a loser. It's fucking crazy. Mm-mm. Yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm being dead serious about this. Let's just say, like, for whatever reason, like, the area that I live didn't have power for, like,
We need to locate
more
a
than,
bomb.
like, a week. Like, if the area I lived in didn't have power for more than, like, maybe even a few days, maybe, like, 3 to 4 days, I would literally leave my house. I really wouldn't. I would drive somewhere and, like, go rent a place that had power and, like, internet. I mean, I have a generator, so it's like that's not a problem normally. I have backup internet, but hypothetically, like if I had no internet, no power, I would literally like leave my
10
house
seconds before insertion.
and travel to go to a place that had internet and power.
5 seconds to insertion. A bomb must be located and defused.
Loading new mag.
I would still stream. That's half the reason I would do it. All right.
I've got my eye on you.
Wow, how fucking wild. You should be dead 800 fucking times over. It's always funny. There's no cameras there. There's no indication that I'm there whatsoever, but he just... Perfect timing runs out, right?
Located a bomb.
Beep, 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 beep.
Four last operators standing.
Reload.
All right, cover. I'm gonna try to plant. Shut up.
Op 4
It's Mobley. Thank you very much for the sub. The beep, beep, beep. Folks, the people across the street from you don't have power? That fucking blows. Oh, I mean, I think it's pretty smart if you live in an area that doesn't have power to basically just get a generator. You know, you don't have to get like a crazy whole home generator or anything like that. What's up, Mobley? I remember we used to play together. But yeah, basically, I mean, you can get like little like portable generators that are good for like a tailgate and stuff like that, and they'll run like 2,500 watts of power or so, give or take, for like $200 to $300.
need to use your drone to locate a
And
bomb.
I would really recommend buying one because at least this way you can hook up your fridge to it, like fridge freezer to it, and then you'll have a little bit of extra power that you can like charge your phone and stuff like that. This way, at least you don't lose all of your like food and stuff. You can still do some basic stuff, right? I mean, I think if I didn't have a whole home generator
Drone has
and I was on
located a
more of a
bomb.
budget, like the generator that I have, I think it does 2,500 watts of power. And, you know, that's good enough to run like a fridge, freezer combo type of thing. And then you'll still have enough overhead where you could do like a little battery backup system so the power's clean. That charges the battery backup. And the battery backup should be able to convert it into like clean power. So you could run like a laptop maybe and like a modem so that you can have, and routers so you can have internet and you can charge your phone. And then, you know, a lot of those little generators, they last like 8 hours for like a gallon of gas to run that much power. I don't know exactly, honestly. That's just like an estimate. And that's it. You know, you buy a few gallons of gas and just keep it gassed up, and that's it. And at least you won't lose all your food, and you'll still have some you know, basics of life and stuff, right?
Reloading. Cover me.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, J-Check, the 19-month reasonable back. You would need airflow? Yeah, I mean, just put it outside, like, right? Most people have, like, a deck or a sliding door or something like that, or a door outside of their kitchen, so you just run the cabling through there. I knew it. I fucking absolutely knew it. It's on Rum.
August deployed.
The diffuser is now secured.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cam.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Swapping mags.
Op 4 eliminated.
Right. All you do with like the little gas generators, you run extension cords. That's it. So, you know, buy a couple of extension cords that are like 50 feet. And this way you could run it from your deck or patio or whatever you have, or even if you have to through your front door, buy an even longer one, right? Like 100-foot one, whatever it is, right? Buy a long enough cable.
Beep, 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 beep.
And you can honestly get away with using, like, Darth Man, thank the Prime sub. You can honestly get away with, hey, well, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, Darth Man. SWMG, love your gaming. Hope for continued success. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words and the sub. But yeah, definitely, I would think about that. There's even, like, for, like, a few $100 extra, you can get, like, a better generator that pushes, like, clean power,
Secure
and
the bombs.
they actually had a really good deal on a generator. This is actually what my sister did. So,
Teenagers deployed and ready to go.
my sister and my brother-in-law did this for their house. They had a generator that's like it's a tri-fuel generator. So they had them on sale at Costco, I think for like $5.99 or something like that. And they had it hooked up to their house, and it runs their whole house. So it's just it's a portable generator. Obviously, you know, they got to have airflow going to it and stuff when they run it, but they have a hookup so they can put it outside their garage,
Counting.
and it runs their whole house. Like, it, you know, they can't turn everything on at one time, but you know, they can do basic stuff like their internet will work, and you know, they're like lights and stove. Well, their stove is gas, but they're like fridge will run, and they can turn on their air conditioning if they really want to. And I think they paid an electrician like a few $100 for that hookup, and then they paid, you know, for the generator. That's another good option. But, and they actually hooked it up through like a natural gas line too. So it's kind of like a budget way to do like a whole home generator system. Because they lost power for like 2 or 3 days one time, like a while back. They just ended up staying with my parents because they have young kids.
Loading mag.
They still went home to sleep, but like during the day they just stayed with my parents and stuff. And then luckily it was like during like the fall, so it was like 70 degrees outside, so you know, it wasn't like you didn't need to run your heat and AC and stuff. So, but yeah, that's a good option too. I know what these guys are gonna do. There's one outside of box. Fucking loser. Alright. I can call when they come in. They call. servers. The servers have, I don't know, at least for me, they've never gone down. Okay, one's balcony near you, Kate. Careful. Why do I call everyone a loser after I die? Because these people are massive fucking losers. That's what they are. They've literally just been stream sniping me for 2 games straight, and they're fucking bad. And I don't want to restart my game because the servers are super fucked. In and all the way. In locker, 5 ping. He's just holding an angle. I wouldn't peek it. I'll tell you what he's planting. He's half wall now.
10 seconds to go.
Moving up to you. Rushing you mini.
1 on 4 remaining.
Last one's Towers, 5 ping. Or in front of mini now. Nice job. Good shit. Fuck these guys, dude. Fucking pieces of shit. Stop queuing. Get out of my games. And I get the MVP. Let's go. Normally I would just reset my game and like get away from these guys, but I like can't. I'm afraid with how fragile the servers are right now that like I'll, close my game, change servers, and then when I try to load back in, it probably won't like allow me to play. That is what I'm afraid of right now. So I'm kind of stuck in this weird loop where like I literally can only play people that are stream sniping me. I just gotta hope that someone else queues up and I get another game. Server seem fine, just partying with your friends. I would disagree with that. Oh! And it's terrible. Pole position. Why is this called pole position? Okay. How'd I like invite? Oh, it was a lot of fun, dude. I'm glad I went. All right. I feel like Hogwarts is the type of game where it's probably really fun to play, but not fun to watch. No, drops are over, dude. Best steakhouse in Michigan. I honestly like this place in downtown Detroit called London Chop House. That place is fucking good. Mm-mm-mm. My favorite Fallout game? Fallout 3. I know that'll make all the New Vegas fans upset, but I played both of those games when they came out, and I've, like, Fallout 3 is the one that I have the fond memories of.
Beep, 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 beep.
You're doing Prime and Proper for your wife's birthday? You'll like it a lot. Yeah, it's a good restaurant. Is that where you're going, like Prime and Proper? There's another one that's Prime something else. I don't know too, but yeah, if you're going to Prime and Proper, you'll like it. It's good. I think the one thing I don't like, I feel like Prime and Proper is expensive. I feel like London Chop House is honestly pretty expensive. I feel like London Chop House has better food, but I think Prime and Proper is a better atmosphere. And if you're going for if you're going for a birthday, like it's probably like a better place to go. Uh, 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 uh. They're also just very different feels. Like London Chop House is like London Chop House is like the kind of place where this is so stupid. Is this down or no? Holy shit. Fucking TikTok is the dumbest fucking platform to ever exist. I was supposed to be doing a video with G Fuel and the fact that they're like in the vitamin shop now. And this dumb fuck app. Okay, it says it gave me a community guideline violation. And it said that I didn't mark it as paid partnership, even though I literally clicked the box that says paid partnership, and I fucking put a hashtag ad in there. There's like literally no way I could have done anything else. Like there's literally nothing else that I could do.
Floor is secure.
What a dog shit platform. Yeah, I gotta figure out what it is, whatever. Oh, D Prime and MGM. Oh, D Prime. I've never been there before. I thought you were talking about Prime and Proper.
5 seconds to insertion.
Fortify the
Op 4
wall.
has yet to locate a bomb.
Deploying ship.
I would agree that TikTok is very shady. Bro, still the shadiest thing ever. This guy actually threw the cage claw outside. What a freak of nature. Oh, there's already one inside of trophy. Cool. Great. Brain dead fucking loser. Anyway, TikTok, the shadiest shit ever happened on TikTok to me. So I don't know if you guys saw it. It was actually a pretty popular clip that I did. So I jokingly said, so I went, in Outback, how when you go and party, there's a bunch of balloons, right? And there was a balloon that was a white balloon. And this was the time where there was like that Chinese spy balloon flying over the United States, right? So it was like the day before it got shot down, or like the day of it shot down, and I jokingly said, "I'ma shoot down this damn Chinese spy balloon." And I like shot the balloon in like Outback. It was like a pretty popular clip. Like every platform that I posted it on, it went like one of my most viewed, clipped. It was fucking funny as shit, The only platform that shit 100% got suppressed. I have never posted anything in my entire content creation career, including when I first fucking began posting content that got that low of a view count. They 100 fucking percent artificially censored that post. 100%. There is literally no fucking way.
Mission successful.
Like, I've never had anything on any platform get that, like, low amount of, like, views and shit like that. And, like I said, on every other platform that I posted on, it, like, popped off. So, it's definitely, like, people who say, like, oh, yeah, like, it's, like, they meme... Like, it's actually true, dude. Like, it's actually fucking true. Right.
Protect the bombs.
Hey, what's up, Dr. NZ? Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be able to keep it. Unlucky. Why is that?
Camera in position.
It types amazing, but your wife is complaining about how loud it is. Ah. Okay. I do have a solution for that. You can get MX silent switches.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
I actually have that on a keyboard, on a K70.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Can you make it rotate here?
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Okay, we did not reinforce, like, literally fucking anything.
Loading mag.
Yo, honestly, I would be totally fine with them banning TikTok, even though, like... Not Godiza, I think the Prime sub. Exile for the Prime sub. I would actually be totally fine, even though, like, I'm a content creator and it's, like, part of my living to, like, post on TikTok and stuff like that, too. I really don't give a shit. I actually hope they ban it. I got Ace. I'm fucking so blind, dude! Like, Okay, backstairs, there's an Ash on 2-ping. Fuck, this game is annoying. One's right on your wall on 2-ping.
One friendly remaining.
Fuck it, whatever. I know. I was hoping that I could, like, that guy would be, like, a little bit further back. Right? I mean, there's YouTube Shorts, there's Instagram Reels, like, we will survive not having TikTok. It's honestly a shit platform anyway. Alright, we are not doing this horrible setup ever again. That was the worst. And this is, I do use TikTok too. Like, outside of just posting on it. I do, like, use it sometime and stuff like that. YouTube Shorts algorithm sucks ass. True.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
My TikTok account's about to get banned. I don't really care. Whatever. Like...
Wall is secure.
It's easy to get banned on TikTok. I mean, if I get banned on TikTok, I could probably get unbanned pretty quickly. I got connects.
Down to 5 seconds.
Shields up.
You must protect your bombs from being defused by operators.
I have family. Actually, one of my old Twitch reps is like in a super high up position at TikTok now. Like they're literally like the head of like a massive portion of TikTok US. So that I have that connection, and then I have like honestly the biggest thing that I have is I have a management. Like I mean, if something actually happened where like my TikTok account got banned, I have like a management company that can reach out and, you know, like I actually had a problem with Instagram one time where they were like doing some fucking stupid shit with my account, and my management company was able to like essentially reverse that. You are a piece of shit.
Op 4, last stop standing.
I got fucking shit on.
Successful.
He's not. Okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I was hoping that I would kill him, yeah, while I was reinforcing. That'd be cool. I mean, yeah, that's it. Like I said, my old Twitch rep is at a fairly like high up position at TikTok, and then honestly beyond that or above that, like I said, honestly the route that I would go, I wouldn't even ask him. I would just have my management company reach out. I actually had a weird problem one time where, like I said, like Instagram was like flagging my account for fucking something. I don't know what. And it was like messing up with like all my shit, and my like management company has like contacts at like every social media platform, and they reached out and they were able to like correct the issue. It was definitely nice. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be like fucked in that situation, so.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
The one thing I don't, yeah, I mean, I post short form content too because, well, hey, that's the name of the game, right? You gotta post some, but I don't actually really like short form content or even posting it. But, I mean, I guess I don't mind it, but.
Got a lock on Tangos. First floor.
I do think a lot of the short form content that's popped up is just like, I will say, it's fried so many people's attention spans. Okay, there's one in Armory right now. It's like a warden, I think. There's still a warden in Armory Hall. I just taking this by myself. Love it, dude. Love it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ace will fucking entry flag. Don't worry. There's one in classroom. Be fucking literally wonderful if my teammates would assist.
Beep, 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 beep.
You like watching when I die from like explosives and stuff? Yep. Vital Perk, play the Prime sub. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, that for whatever reason, people absolutely love me, like it seems like almost all of my most popular clips I've ever uploaded to like Instagram or like whatever, any short form content is literally a grenade blowing me up. Like, for whatever reason, that's like everyone's fucking favorite thing to watch. My win-loss. Let's see. 2-2.
Friendly operator remaining.
Beep, 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 beep.
Anonymous, maybe get this at the panda. I make this broken game funny. Well, thank you. Not the BB leading the wrong way. Oh boy.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
How did that guy not kill this BB? He's gonna be laying on the floor like a rat. Walking to 3, 2, 1. Laying on the. Did I not fucking call that shit? Did I not? Did I not fucking call that shit, dude?
Beep, beep, beep,
Broken Arrow. Thank you. This up the one cool guy. Fortune teller, dude. Let's go next. Did Nash Urge kill me when I was playing Skyscraper? I don't even know. I've had so many like random fucking things that have happened to me in this game that just guns are delicious. What is my dream goal? Oh, fancy. I mean, to be honest, dude, I'm pretty fucking easy going guy. Like, I already have my like. I feel very fortunate, very fortunate in life. I feel like I do live the dream, dude. I really do. I feel very fortunate. I mean, I get to play video games for a living and make a bunch of money, and you know, I have my family and friends, and they have all their health, and they're all, you know, successful and stuff in their lives and stuff too. And
Your mission is to locate
that's
and
it, right?
defuse the
What else
bomb.
can you really ask for in life? I feel very fortunate.
Activating drone.
Drone is on the move. EMP incoming.
You are very ugly.
Clearing the way.
You have located a bomb.
EMP incoming.
Solus on back tower.
That's clear.
Stun grenade out.
How's it not a headshot? One's at elbow. Ah. You think Oz is a fake person? Why? Just because he's Australian? Dude, Australia is a real place. Real fucking fake. No, I'm kidding. It's real.
We have been eliminated.
You're getting your check from NASA in 2 days. The way you spelled check makes me think that you are Australian. Real. Because NASA would not spell check like that. NASA's American, brother. That's not how you spell check. Check yourself on the way you spell check, bud. Mate.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Is there anything that I can improve on? Sure, there's like a bunch of things I can improve on, or pretty much anyone can improve on. But like, I don't know. I'm pretty happy, dude. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Swapping to Gemini. Drone's ready.
Reloading. Cover me. Beep, 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 beep.
Gemini. Activating it. Gemini done.
You are fucking horrible. I should have killed you. Alibi's really lit.
Drone is ready.
Oh boy.
Going dog.
How are you alive? Why are you so dumb? Why are you so fucking dumb? I have a teammate 3 feet away from here just letting me die.
Reloading.
It's shocking.
Grenade out.
Well, yep. Yeah, it's not looking good. We'll see though. Not looking good. All my teammates left their cams outside, which is tough. Okay, one is in like freezer downstairs.
Gemini's
You'd
out
be
of
slamming your shit if someone let you get flanked like that. Don't worry. It was very important for him to bait me with knock and get that kill after.
Reload.
Essential, some would say. Right. Didn't even trade after. I mean, eventually he killed him, but whatever.
You have
Fucking
dropped the
is what it
diffuser.
is.
Down to 1 friendly. We have been eliminated.
Ruben, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Alright, I'm gonna go put all this shit in the sink. Pain. Much pain, dude. Oh, I didn't even do bets for that. Good. JSAV, the Twitch Prime 34 months. Welcome back. Can't wait for the new season to see the new animated skin links. I haven't actually. Let's see if the server issues are resolved. Still unplanned issues. Sweet. Part of you wishes it was you and Parker commenting at invites so you could hear me talking shit to Parker. I feel like there's a lot of like. I think it would be funny if Parker and I were like talking shit to each other at invite and stuff like that and casting. Like, yeah, it'd probably be pretty fun. But like at the same time, you kind of can't do that for like professionalism's sake, you know? Still creating a squad. Creating a squad. You need to keep it very professional in here, okay, buddy? Hmm. Hmm. All right, so we're just gonna be on creating squad here for a fucking minute, I guess. I think we just wait, dude. Oh, have I played Rust before? Yep. Oh, I think we're loading. Hold up. Hold up. Hmm. All right, fuck it. I'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna go take a piss and drop these plates in the sink, and hopefully we'll be good when I come back and we can queue. Back in a sec. Oh, let's go. We can queue. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
Beep, 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 beep.
Alright. The Nacho Man, thank you the 24-month, 2 full year reset. Welcome back. Let's go, Nacho Man. Got Ruben. Alright. Transforming into Hulk Hogan. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I had a good workout yesterday. And no, I didn't actually like work out at like a gym or with workout equipment, but I did carry a bunch of cases of water from the back of Costco into my house. Yeah. That's a journey, dude. Your boyfriend is finally convinced you to come back to Siege after 5 years. Dude, people, listen, honestly, like carrying a lot of cases of water from Costco, it's actually a fucking workout. Because each case of water is like 40 something pounds, a little over 40 pounds. And, I grabbed 8 of them, right? So, you take a fucking huge, you take 8 of them, pick them off the pallet, throw them on a cart, wheel them to the front of the store, check out, throw them in the back of the truck, and then bring them all inside. And one time I carried them all. If by carried you mean I put them all in a cart and did it at one time, then yeah, sure, I did that. Sure did. I actually have like a little like 2-wheeler cart because whenever I buy, it's not specifically for this. I use it when I'm moving other stuff, but the way I use it a lot, end up using it a lot, is like whenever I buy a bunch of like drinks and water that are heavy and shit, I put them on the 2-wheeler and I actually take the 2-wheeler and I wheel it from one side of my garage to the other. And then I like take the 2-wheeler and I like push it onto the fucking first step and I just grab all the cases one by one. I don't know, it saves me hauling them across my garage. Do I get the Kirkland water? Hell yeah, brother. Creating squad, you just have to wait, basically. Yeah. Can I carry out a plat? Nope. How big is my garage? It's like a 4-car, but it's like an extended 4-car. Like, I could probably realistically fit 6 cars in my garage, but it's a 4-car. Like, they're like extra large spaces and extra deep. And there's like space in between and on the left, on the right to like put stuff in front. You worked in a Costco warehouse carrying the heavy stuff as a workout. Dude, I worked at a grocery store when I was like from all the way from when I was in like high school until I was like in college and stuff, and that's actually a good workout. I was so fucking ripped back then actually because like I used to be there. So especially when I was in college, because I would like work like 8 hours a day there, like 5 days a week, and then I would go to school full time and I used to work out. I basically had no life. That's like all I did, but I was so fucking ripped because I was just working out a lot. I would work out 7 days a week at the gym. And my job when I was there was to like break down like pallets and stuff like that. So we'd get an order in with like 2,000 cases of groceries, and I would like break down all 2,000 and put them on carts for the aisles, and then people would wheel I'd push the cart to the aisle that it was supposed to be, and then somebody would unload it and they spot it all, and then after I was done breaking down the pallets and stuff, that I'd go help them put everything up. But that was like my job, one of my jobs that I had. You actually get in insanely good shape. It's like practical working out, like a real world workout. Mm-hmm. Honest review of season 7. What do you mean
Beep,
season
beep, beep,
7?
beep, beep, beep.
Papa Perez, they trip 6 months. Hey, George in chat. Want to get some advice? Currently in college, I'm taking some classes Monday through Thursday, working a job Friday through Sunday. Feel like in the free time, and wanted to no longer work on Sundays or maybe even quit. Is it worth working during your school? I should focus on school for now. Hope the wife and kids are doing well. It's just up to you, really. It's really just up to you. Like, I mean, I graduated school with like very little debt because I commuted like pretty much none, honestly. Because I commuted to with like when I was in college, I still lived at home with my parents. Very kind of them. They let me live there for free. But I commuted to college every day and I worked like full time while I was in college. So, I mean, it was pretty nice because like I had, pretty much no debt at all when I was like done with school. Which if I didn't work, then I would have been paying that off after for the next few years, I'm sure. So, because of the interest that adds up and stuff. So, I mean, it just depends what you want. I would say like it's worth it when you're younger to like, be have a little bit of your time get fucked over for a bit, but yeah. Basically, if you work full time and you like in college, you have no life. That's what it is. That's what I did. I honestly didn't do much, but that's okay. It's fine. Mhm. Literally just like work, school, and sleep. It sucks. It does.
Beep, 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 beep.
You sold the Prem sub. I mean, a lot of times you'll have like days though where you like are not, because I used to work like 5 days, 8 hours a day, right? Sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depended when I was like scheduled and stuff. And like, then you have your like hours of like classes and stuff, and that takes a while. And obviously you have to study and do homework and stuff too. But I mean, you have free time still. It's not like you're gonna have zero. Like, yeah, it does eat most of your time up, but if you're good with your time management, you'll still have some free time. For college, I always make the same recommendation. Obviously, this like varies from person to person, to each their own. But I feel like the most financially efficient and smart way to complete college, if you can, is to live at home with your parents, work full time, and then, as long as they're willing to let you, right, live you there for free or cheap. Um, work full time while you're there, and go to community college for 2 years, get your associate's degree, make sure that every class is going to transfer to whatever for your college or you're going to go to get your bachelor's for. And then this way and I would go to a state, somewhere local, like a local community college that's cheap, and then make sure the class is transferred to a public college that is a state school that's like cheaper, and you could transfer all your credits and you don't have to pay 2 years. I actually took I didn't do that. I took a lot of classes at a community college because it was cheaper, which saved me like a fuck ton of money. But looking back, that's exactly what would have done instead of like doing, it would have saved me more money, and I wouldn't have had to be like driving the two different campuses and stuff and all that type of shit. But, also go for as many scholarships as you can, even if they're not for a lot of money. The ones that are for like not a lot of money, almost no one even attempts to go for them. You could probably get them yourself pretty simply. So, watch the new Forest game. I would, maybe. We'll see. Exactly what you're doing. Super smart. Yep. Reload canceling. I like it. Servers are up for me. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm playing.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Oh yeah, let me start the
A
bets.
bomb must be located and defused.
Yeah, live with your parents as long as you possibly can. Sorry to rehash it again for long-time viewers, but yeah, like, okay, it's a good start. Basically, this guy just This guy just shot my drone. Unless they might have a Solus, I guess.
Beep, 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 beep.
He just shot my drone there. That was weird. Bandwidth, I get 32 months. Just took the baddest shit of your life, like seriously, down the turn for 30 minutes. Pretty painful. Wasn't going there for the first 25 minutes, so she just sat there with her phone watching KingGeorge. Felt it inside every time. Frustrating. Thank God it became more wet so you could spit it out. Drink more water. Wouldn't do that again. Thank you for the description. I appreciate it.
Beep, 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 beep.
You have located
So
a bomb.
dumb. Hey, where's this fucking drone that this guy is then? I was getting spotted. Gotta be over here. What is it? Is he like glitching a drone somewhere? Hmm.
Drop the
How is that
diffuser.
not a fucking kill?
One
One's in
friendly
the back of
operator
open.
remaining.
Garbage Greg, did the 59 month resubscribe back. How's it going, George? It was great meeting you at SI. Did I actually? Okay, listen. I know. I missed a lot of people there. But I did meet, I mean, I was only there for the first day of SI, but I did see a lot of people there the first day. I did. No, I know. I remember. I know you told me. I was gonna say, I don't think I did, but... It's your own hole? Probably that's it. Dude, like, next time for sure. What's it called? Oh yeah, so I was talking about, like, living with your parents or whatever. Assuming your parents are letting you live there for, especially if they're letting you live there for free, but even if they're not letting you live there for free, if they're just charging you, like, low rent or, like, low expenses and stuff. Yep, yeah, so Saturday I had something I had to do, like, sponsor-wise. It was actually off-stream, but... yeah. Anyway, yeah. Live with your parents as long as you can. It'll really, like, put you ahead in life, for sure. So, like, I'll just give you an example, right? Like, let's say you live with your parents from, like, I know, I mean, everyone, like, doesn't want to, but 12. Right? If you have, like, 12 months in the year times, you know, like, even just say, like, $1,000 a month, right? It's 12 grand a year times 12 years. That's $144,000. Let's be realistic. It's probably closer to 200K, 250K that you're saving by living with your family. This guy's like literally trying to shoot my drone over here for some reason. Was the U.S. majored again? I don't know.
Drone activated.
This guy just left. Nice. Cool. Expenses. Wealthy families going together and living in a big home. It doesn't even need to be that, dude. Like, it doesn't, like, cost. So I've never really understood the thing of, like, people kicking out their kids. Like, you know, I get it, I guess. Like, people have different situations and stuff. So, you know, I try to be, like, understanding about that. But I feel like parents who don't at least allow their kids to have the option to live with them still are kind of like dicks, dude. Not for nothing. Because, why is this guy just running directly at me? Because, like, dude, it doesn't really cost you anything extra to have your kids living with you. It really doesn't. I mean, yes, I guess there's, like, you know, slight increase in, say, like, your electricity price or whatever it may be, right? This guy is such a fucking ugly-ass loser. Get away from me. Right, and you can claim your kids as dependents and stuff like that, right? Of course, there's all that kind of shit. But, you know, it just makes, like, a lot of sense, I guess, because it doesn't really... everywhere. It doesn't really, like, you know, I totally get it. If there's people who don't want to, whatever... If there's people who are, like, super financially stressed and stuff like that, but, like, the realistic cost for you to live with your parents is, like, very low. Once you're, like, on your own, right? Like, more or less. Like, once you're on your own, like, you know, whatever, all your own shit and everything, like, it's really, like, not a fucking problem. It, yeah. Like, think about it. Like, really, what are you using? Like, a little bit more, like, fucking electricity,
We need to
a
locate
little
bomb.
bit more, you know, heating and cool, like a small, it's not gonna be much. Like, if you're, unless they're planning on, like, downsizing their house or something like that, or, like, moving, right? Unless they're planning on, like, downsizing their house or, like, moving, food, water shouldn't really cost, like, anything for, like, tap water. Food, yes. But the thing is, you could have them, like, pitch in a little bit, right? Like, even if you're really financially stressed, if your kid gives you, like, a few $100 a month, right? Instead of them living on their own and spending, like, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month, like, that'll pay for anything and more that they would really be doing. And you're, like, setting them up for, like, success and stuff in the future, you know? Our teammate just fucking left the game. Like, I don't know, bro. It's so annoying. I mean, I lived with my parents until I got married. And I was lucky they didn't... That's what's, like, common and, like, a lot of, like, Middle Eastern families. I know it's, like, it's a big thing for, Asian families and stuff like that, too. You know, different, like, you know, ethnic, you know, really it's just the U.S., kind of. That's, like, the only one where it's seen as, like, shameful to still live with your parents. I lived with my parents till I was 30, dude. Almost 31. And then I got married and bought a house, so I moved out. And I had more than enough money to move out. Like, more than enough. Not even, like, I had a really good job before streaming, and that's when, like, you know, I started streaming, and I was doing good with streaming. Like, no issues. Could have moved out, 100%. But, like, why would I move out? I could be with my parents still and, like, help them out and stuff like that when they need stuff around the house or whatever it is. And it's not really, like, anything extra for the most part. It's not really anything extra for the most part on it.
Drone activated.
I'm not saying there's, like, everybody has to live with their parents or should. It can, like, assuming that you're decently well-adjusted and you have a decent relationship with your parents and they have a decent relationship with you and stuff. And, you know, even if you need to pitch in financially a tiny bit, and stuff like that. Like I said, it just isn't that much. Literally on cam. Oh, bro, think about it like this, okay? I mean, I lived with my parents from the age of
10 seconds left.
you know, whatever, since I was, you know, born. And why is this guy punching wire with this little time
5
left?
seconds left. One
I could have just
friendly
walked
operator
past that.
remaining. Op
Anyway.
4 eliminated all friendlies.
I lived with my parents from, basically what? So, you know, say I moved out when I was 18, right? So if I was 18, I moved out when I was 30, almost 31. That's $156,000 if I spent just $1,000 a month living on my own. Do you honestly think I could have lived on $1,000 a month? I mean, maybe, right? You're talking like rent. It may have had roommates and stuff. Yeah, it's like doable. But I'm saying even at $1,000, you're saving $156,000. Realistically, I would have probably gone out to eat more, done other things more because I was out on my own. You know, XYZ different thing. I probably would have spent $200K. I would have had to buy like all the furniture and stuff like that that I probably wouldn't have kept when I actually got a house. So I'd probably want something nicer when I actually got that. It's probably like $200K to $250K that I spent realistically.
Secure the wall.
Over the years. $1,000. I mean, you know, maybe now with like, you know, inflated rent prices and stuff, but when I moved out it was kind of like pre-COVID and stuff. Or well, it was actually during COVID, but it was before all these like crazy price hikes and stuff. So I'm just going with $1,000 average over the last like whatever 14 years or whatever it is, like 12 years, 2 years back, but actually like 12 years before that.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Razor wire going up.
Anyway, just consider it.
Magazine.
And there's many reasons that you wouldn't live with your parents, but
Moving back.
don't let people peer pressure you into that shit. If you're trying to do what's like financially best for you, it'll almost always be
C4 out.
One friendly remaining.
it'll almost always be better be financially for you as long as your parents are letting you stay there for cheap or for free to live with them. Don't be ashamed of it. I remember I actually wanted to move out at one point, just like
Bomb diffuser in place.
to move out and be on my own and stuff. And I'm like really glad I didn't because
All friendlies
you know.
were eliminated. Mission failure.
What a fun and engaging game. Fucking teammate just like leaves literally like right in the beginning. Let's see what level is this guy. 21. Never seen you, buddy. Oh, guy might be cheating. Yeah. This guy has supposedly never played this game until this season, but he's level 400. Okay. Got it. This guy is probably cheating. Alright. Well, our teammate left anyway. Bro, the servers are shitting the bed and people are still cheating in this video game. It's insane. It's unloadable. Yeah, that account more than likely, like, there was a glitch to level accounts up like a long time ago, and I'm pretty positive that's what that is because that guy's never played one until this season. As of like literally 1 month ago, not even this whole season. This guy has never played a game of casual, unranked, ranked, a seasonal event, a team deathmatch, nothing. So he's never played anything. He's level 421. No Terrace Hunt either. So, or whatever, Terrace Hunt, I guess technically, probably, because that's the one that doesn't show stats for. 400 at level 421. I was on your team last game. Was that guy on the enemy team cheating? Because that guy was level 400 and fucking 420. That guy definitely fucking boosted that account with some form of fucking cheats because he's never played a game before. If you want, we can do a rematch. Oh, so you're in the stream. Fucking fantastic. Useless fuck, literally. Actual just useless fuck. That makes a whole bunch of sense. Okay, there we go. Oh, nope. Server's down. Classic knower. Just brain dead fucking loser. Oh, these guys are all in here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna just ban them all for fucking stream sniping. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just yeet them all. What a bunch of absolute useless fucking losers. Okay, well that explains a lot. That one guy's account though is definitely boosted through like that like glitch or cheat that used to exist. He's never played a game of casual or ranked before ever. He's level 400. He probably linked up an account. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Could be anything. Anyway, I'm just fucking permanently banning him. Fuck this loser. You've been seeing a lot of these first time rank accounts. Probably more than likely what they do then is they probably link up an account that's like on PlayStation or something or Xbox. It's probably like a duplication glitch thing or something then. More than likely. I don't know. I actually am. So fun fact, I'm the highest ranked PlayStation and Xbox account in this entire game. Or no, actually that's not true. I think there's a couple of people that are above me. But yeah, I have the because when you link your account with cross progression, it just puts your like level on all the different platforms. That makes sense though. So those guys were just stream sniping, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so there's like one person above me on PC. And how's this person above me on PC? Guessing more than likely. See, there's always like people who just like popped up out of nowhere. I feel like it's like probably like linking glitched accounts or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Macy's like way lower. Macy is at like level 659. And it doesn't seem like that's a big difference, like 659 to 675, but that's like actually 3 to 5 months, like 3 to 6 months of like playing. Let me reset my game. How long are the servers down, bro? I don't know. How long are the servers down? They're down forever. No, they'll probably pop back up in a sec. You wish they were down forever to save you from this game? Fair. Fair. Zub. You think it's Mousetrap? I don't know, bro. Hmm. All right, well, screw it. Since the servers are down, there's a we can do this instead.